kinda lost and find. Ended the game in overtime, drawing of a new design, drilling that one earth of mine. Looking to the outward, speaking roundabout words, absurd, blurred to the curb, walking along the verb.
Cold-blooded shit. He's an asshole. Look at his haircut. Anybody with a haircut like that, you know he's an asshole.
Hey, everybody, what is happening? East LA bringing you some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team gameplay. We got a couple here. Looks like the first opponent doesn't have a high overall. Got a couple decent players on there, but you know that's that. So we go out, we get the run out on the outside, and then I must have seen something I liked on there. See if we get the if he presses up out there, plays, but he's got two safeties over the top, so I don't like that route. But we go and then we bounce off the outside. I see Vincent Jackson bouncing off the sideline. Sometimes those nice little out routes would do that for you, and so we catch him on that way back. You know, not planned, but it worked out. There we go. He over pursues, do it all right. So a couple good runs out of the gate there for Coleman. We'll get Burton touch it since he's 300,000 coin card. Might as well let him get the ball once in a while too, I guess. We come out though. Gotta keep trying to push this thing in here, and then we're gonna hit the outside with Coleman. So pretty standard there. Drive on that one. One big play. Then we just kind of grinding the rest of the way. He comes out. No coverage out there. Oh, he got Bolden, and like I was hitting the buttons to make the tackle, which of course I'm on a different guy, so it made my guys dive. He gets some extra yards, but yeah, whatever, man. That's kind of how that goes, so no biggie. Just as long as we catch him out there, make him earn the touch. Don't give him that on a week-old play, as he just air mills that one out, Kaepernick style. So there we go, pretty good. And Kraus coming at you, Cap. You ain't running, bro. Where you going on that one, man? He's going to try for the wide receiver screen out there, but we locked that up, playing pretty good. I mean, we do have one-on-one out there. That's why you got to make sure you got a good tackler. But here we go.
Know what time it is?
2.
Time to pay the fiddler.
All right, man. So get the ball back. Oh, really? That's all it takes for you to quit, bro? I mean, it's only 7-0, man. It's just a turnover, ain't no thing, you know? But okay. I don't know, whatever. Wasn't even nothing too crazy in that one, but that's that. So here we go. We got the prime, and this guy got some players. He got players out there. So it's Puffy Panda 408. I recognize this name from somewhere, and maybe it's just playing the guy in the past. I recognize him as a good player, though. I don't know where that's from. If he's on MUT A, or again, I know I've played him in the past, and he gave me a good game then. We go 1st and 10. Well, okay. Wow, who was that? Deion Sanders at the end, who came in and then just did nothing? I mean, that's the most realistic thing I think I've ever seen in Madden. You know, going out there, the last guy to make a tackle, and he just kind of, doesn't even really make the attempt. I mean, that's some Deion stuff right there. So he goes out 3rd and 9 out here, get a little bit of pressure. Oh, nice, man. He throws that, but we do get the bang out there. So and that's a lot of the defensive stuff. Try to keep everything underneath if you can, so that we can at least put shots on people.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Or, you know, we can bait one side and come across and get the user. Kraus is so good at you know, that burst he gets when you close on a pass. You know that, and I do not have hot hands, Kraus. I think that's the most overrated thing that people always, he's got hot hands when they make interceptions, and I'm like, dude, like, I've yet to see it make a difference. I cannot tell you one time where hot hands made a difference. If anything, I thought that they should have been sticking hot hands on guys that don't have spec catch and don't have jumping ability. Then if you gave it to them, I could see it doing something. But they give it to people who already can play the pass well, so it's a waste. Anyhow, just going off on that. Now here's what you do. This is controlling a pass here. You want to actually lead the pass down and right. See, I lead that down and right, and I can cut in with the receiver. People ask me how you do that. It's not after I throw the ball. It's actually beforehand. Okay, and then there's me whiffing again, trying to dive. I was trying to dive on that and gave him something a lot more than he should have had on that, but it's okay. We all make mistakes, and whoa, there we go. Nice animation, get that high point. You got to be on that on these. You got to be really on those high point ones, and I seen that, and after I was like that, I was like, I'm gonna bust that one out. But I didn't get that chance in this one. But another game, I'll go out, try to get the same animation actually. So we'll see that another time. But we'll go out as is. We go see if we can get some. Oh man, I was gonna see if we can get some more points to get this open. But he's got pressure coming there. We pick up the pressure this time, and we got a bad read. It was close, but and actually it's not necessarily the read on that one. Had I actually held right to the right side of that and put the bullet, I would have made the catch. But because I didn't pass lead it there, that's the big thing. But hey, that's all right. That's all right. It's gonna make mistakes. You got to kind of fight that back. You don't quit because you make a mistake. Go out and okay, we got the flats wide open, so he takes that good read. And that's the game of the chess. Sometimes I'll cover them, and then if you show me you attack the flats, then I'll go and cover them out there, just so you know it's not always going to be that way. That's just the way the game's played. Is you're gonna chuck one up there, throw that one away. We've got Sherman on that side, I say Willie Brown on the other side, the old Ramsey in the slot. What was that? Like, Willie Brown was beyond in position. He wasn't doing anything else. I mean, that's just some stupid Madden stuff right there, I can understand in a lot of cases people complain when you bat a ball down, but normally I can see positioning-wise why that could happen. That right there is just ridiculous, though. It's just what it is. He's got the pressure. There we go. We swing that out. The block takes place. So again, nice little, just little change of pace sort of play you throw on occasion out there. And there it is. Hit him right. Whoa, dude! Did you alligator arm that? Like, so not really catching a lot of breaks out there. And then I forced one up. He's got Sherman playing that, and I didn't go. I put too much of a bullet on that one, so Sherman just snags that one. I needed to really go over the top, and even then I probably wouldn't have made the play because Sherman, he's pretty good, right? But that's okay. It's just what it is. It's 30 seconds left out here. Just make sure he doesn't get any points on this drive. We can take that 4-point lead going in. I knew it was going to be a little tighter. Had he not been running right there, that cover 3 eventually was going to break over the top for him. But luckily we got the pressure coming in, chasing him. See, it's coming in again. He's going to throw that up, and there we go. We got Sherman out there also making that sort of play. So we both get that, go back and forth on it, and then like I say, just run the ball out here basically at the end, and we'll take it into half. He's going to come out with a little toss action. Nothing happening there. Had Irvin on that. He couldn't even hold the tackle, even though he should have really blew him up. But again, he's trying that screen, and we're doing a good job out there stopping that. Again, even though we're not necessarily man and we are playing off coverage, it can be tough to stop that, but doing pretty good. But it's also something you can't always count on because it just takes one of those times for a guy to break 40 yards on you when you're running that sort of stuff. It's just kind of how it goes. As he's got David Carr out there. Get in the first. Oh, man, there you go. Ramsey putting a hit on him. I did end up, of course, buying the new one, but you're not going to see him out for a little bit until I get more game plays put out. And right now, in the spare time, as again, we're trying to get that wide receiver screen. He probably can't figure. He's like, why the hell is that not working? But I'm going to be working a little bit into the Cardinals playbook, expanding the playbook. I put it in the comment section of one of the last ones. But I'll start off with the single back. Now go back to that. And, we've already ran the other playbook stuff enough. We already know what works, what's not. It's time to open it up just so we don't get too bored with it. So the pressure coming out there from J.J. Watt, man, he's been great. And we send it off the other side there. So now we're losing yards for him on that one. Ramsey with the good sack. So going to force him to kick that one, give us the 1-point advantage. So, and I do have a couple sets in the shotgun I'm looking at down the road there. But again, a lot of it's just time constraints for me, make it tough to continually put it out. But I try to at least play with the stuff. I always use what I show you guys in my gameplays, but I wait sometimes till I get a little bit stale with it, which right now I'm like, okay, I got this down enough, so we'll try and get a whole nother set of everything. As you see right there, that's what I was talking about. That's the play I threw an interception on earlier. I flipped it this time, but again, when I pass lead that same thing into the middle of the field, you see the difference there that it makes. The pass leads are so important in the game, and not everybody quite understands that. And especially if people haven't played the game a while. But in the last couple of years, especially more. This year, more so than any I thought that I played, as it really, I think it works a little bit better than before in previous years, where I could get by without even having to do it. I didn't necessarily need to. Here, you have a lot of windows where you really got to have that middle of the field and stuff like that too, and red zone especially. You're going to need to be able to get those high points in. As you see, we're doing pretty good though, keeping a consistent pressure coming on them. You've got to. It's just a big part of the game. You've got to have that. You don't have to bring it every play, obviously, but you've got to at least keep the threat there. Give the look, keep the threat. As he goes, quick pass out there to Zed. It looked like Olsen maybe perhaps. So he's doing all right, moving it out here. We got a minute left now, and I'm just again trying to keep everything underneath, not trying to give up anything big. Oh, okay. I was close. I mean, that's one of those, because he was rolling away, he makes the bad pass. But, yeah, it's how that is. So, keep him underneath. So, again, 3rd and 4. Let the clock run. That's what I'm saying. Just let the clock keep going. He's got the couple timeouts, so he can stop at any time if he needs to. And, he got lucky on that one. I mean, that one probably should have been swatted the way it was. But, it wasn't a good pass. And right there, he caught me in between. Very good, very close of knocking it down, but we're going to go 24 seconds left. I know what he's going to be looking for because of that Ocho Cinco play before.
Lurk Squad donation.
And you see, we dropped right back there, and it's almost like it killed his animation, so we didn't get the high point. So thanks for checking this one out, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Do you really expect me to take your opinion in the matter? Filling my head with useless information so I can shatter your ideas and thoughts of what's real or not knowing anything but what you've been taught by another brother. It might sound dumb, but it's for real. Like, did you really think I knew I could give you something you would feel? Yeah, of course, but you might not believe me. So do we take for granted the time we spend as new beginnings? Sometimes I find myself reminiscing on the things that got me here. Then I hear the thought injected, living the now for a second, then living a vision of futuristic innings, the beginnings again until I'm spinning, sweating, sending stress to places leading to rest in peace, piecing my past together again. Fuck, am I dying? I'm sure I just started living. Maybe I'm just tired and this is the place before I'm dreaming. It's what takes me where I always am. Can you hear my thoughts, or am I standing on your forehead? Open your eye, you push me off before you're pissed off from your boss and are too far sucked into a life, leaving you lost in emotion, just trying to figure out how to cope with the hand that you've been given. Or did you take